Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show with me, your host Sean. Sorry for any background noise, we are outside, it is inevitable, but I wanted to bring this to you straight away. If you remember, just a couple of days ago I said to you about Barry Minerals Limited. It was at 0.12, it has gone up 100% since then. In case you're wondering, it's because they've signed a binding agreement to take over land in Australia that has gold and nickel in it, and has not been explored since 1990s. They have approximately 75,000 ounces of gold on it. It also, the area is known to be abundant in nickel. Now, if you think the company has a market cap of 18 million, 75,000 ounces, $1,000 an ounce, you know, it makes it hundreds of millions. So they've signed a binding agreement. In the next 5 days they will complete, and they should be able to get out lots of gold and lots of nickel. Now, it is obviously one that is going to take a while to bear fruit, but I believe it will bear fruit. It'll be a long-term hold, but at this price it will be worth it. Now, on to the next one. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate, and if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Right, so in case you were wondering why Amazon went down $200, if you look at how Amazon reported their Prime Day figures, that can give you an inkling. Last year they were screaming from the rooftops how the Amazon Prime brought in billions more than Black Friday and Cyber Monday combined. This year, what were they screaming? Well, they weren't screaming at all. They were keeping it a bit quiet, and when questioned, they said third-party market sellers have hit record levels, which is all well and good. They make money from third-party market sellers, but Amazon isn't making great margins from them, because the third-party market sellers pay a membership fee to bring down the costs of when they sell. And it's kind of like with Costco. You pay a huge membership fee up front, so yeah, you don't have to pay so much when you buy or sell in their case. Now with this, people saw this as a warning before earnings that Amazon weren't doing as well. And now for the next part, which is going to be Robin Hood. And what a name for those. Instead of robbing from the rich and giving to the poor, robbing from the poor, giving to the rich. Wow. Why are people up in arms? It's because Robin Hood is earning billions. They are doing all these schemes to bring in all this money. And in case you guys are wondering why it didn't launch in the UK, in the UK, to be able to trade units, warrants or options, you have to have a 24-hour dedicated customer service. It doesn't have to be 24 hours, but you have to have a dedicated customer service hotline. And you probably will have heard, I'm sorry about the background noise, we are filming outside. You probably will have heard they got hacked, 2,000 Robin Hooders. They sent an automated message to these guys who are on Robin Hood, telling them to prevent it, to use the two-tone user authentication app. And what's got them up in arms is that a majority of the people who got hacked were using it already, so it obviously didn't have any effect on them. Now, when they tried calling up, all it did was have a recorded message diverting them to a website and an email for them to email in, and no one was getting back. This is why loads of people are closing their customer service, closing their Robin Hood accounts, because they are bringing in enough money to have a customer service hotline. All the other free apps have one in America, and they are bringing more money than the other free apps. They are bringing in enough to actually be using CrowdStrike as a security as well as customer service. Now, for you guys in the UK, you'll probably have heard that Trading 212 is coming out with the two-part user authentication app, which means you have to download a separate app to do it. You will be given a code that lasts for 13 minutes, and then you'll have to input that, and then you will be given another code which you will have to write on a piece of paper, and you will have to keep that to one side. Now, you have to decide if it's worth it for you. It's going to be a lot of hassle keep putting in the code. However, if Trading 212, and remember I did say about them being at risk in the past, if they do get hacked and Trading 212 try to use the same excuse as Robin Hood did, that you need to have the two-tone authentication app, you will have already had it in place, and then you can report them Financial Conduct Authority and Financial Ombudsman. But you have to decide yourself whether it's worth the hassle. I know some people who just won't remember. I think the best way for me is associating the number with letters. That's the way I keep track of all my numbers. Anyway, I hope I've earned your like. Please comment in the box below if you've found something that resonates with you. I'd be intrigued to know what you are thinking of picking up over the next week. I said how Johnson & Johnson, the earnings won't matter. Everyone will want to know about the vaccine, and they come out with the fact that the vaccine's paused, and people didn't like that. So it could be a buying opportunity for J&J. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. That's all for now. Stay safe, stay savvy, stay investing, guys.